If this video gets 200 likes within the next 24 hours, I will be posting 2 episodes of my reaction to Gintama the next day. So make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And let's jump into the episode. Man. That's a plot twist with Teruko Atatsuko breaking this breaking Kusanagi. And man, Kagu still has the eye patch. Yeah. We keep seeing Tetsuko now more recently because I think we also had an arc before where about the hero sword. Man, Tetsuko, what happened to you? Yeah, I always feel awkward whenever I guess a villain does that with the blade because it feels like just a wrong move. He could lick the the sharp edge of it. It might just um, cut his tongue. They do that a lot of times when they lick the blade, but it feels somewhat uncomfortable because he could definitely it could definitely happen. I guess in real life where they you could just lick the sharpest part. Oh, he already took over his body. Oh man, I love the soundtrack. Man, with the riff of the guitar. Oh, Maganagi. Man, I love the riff, the guitar riff from the the background. It's like a twist of the usual soundtrack whenever I guess the villain. Whoa! Wow! Just like that. Rakugo Masters. Man, that's a plot twist though. What happened? Man, that's a plot twist though. Maganagi being defeated like that. Whoa, whoa, what's with that sword? Isn't that Guts sword? Is that where it was inspired from? Man, that's so cool though. I'm just reading Berserk now. Oh, it is. Yeah, the hip, yeah, thick and heavy and much too. Man, this is so cool. I'm just reading Berserk now. Oh, man. Man. I guess that line was a really famous line from Berserk with the description of his sword. And I guess it's like the original. Now it's Cloud Strife. I also talked about that when I was doing a read through with Berserk. With Cloud Sword being inspired from Berserk's Agat Sword. 3 and 4. I did enjoy Final Fantasy 3 and 4. Man, but this is a rip-off from Square. I wonder if they how they will they do. I guess they are somewhat part of Sony now. So I guess it's Sony part of. I guess Square Enix is different from Sony. He took Maganagi. Man, what a plot twist. Another plot twist. Yeah, he lost his. I guess I guess Okita did made I guess from the movie. Oh yeah, I forgot about that with Hijikata as well. Man, that's so long ago. With the with the geek Hijikata. But this is going to be interesting. I guess this could make it, I guess, at least at the same level of Gintoki maybe. But I feel like Gint would still definitely win against Okita. Man. Man, look, Okita looks so menacing right now. I guess he's always been. But I guess with the Maganagi sword. That's I guess that's a great intermission. That lady was just walking her dog. What's with the pink? Yeah. Okay. No. You chose the wrong partner. Escalate. Yeah. Oh, the sound is playing now. It's about to be. It's about to get down. Where's Okita getting all that poop though? Why is it different? Why so colorful? Oh, so he'd really be using that. I did not see that coming. Man, it's just it's just for cosplay. Oh. Man. Man, what would this would have been an epic fight if it weren't for the thirds. I guess this is still going to be amazing though. This is a rare. What's with the colorful thirds poop though? Man, this is so shonen. Yeah. Man, this is so shonen. Man, they're playing with the shonen trope of that scene where man, what's where would those colorful poop came from though? I guess it makes it less disgusting with that color like that. Man, Shinpachi. Whoa. This is what I've been waiting for. Man. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Wow, that's a really cool shot. Oh man. And when the epic soundtrack. Whoa, he broke Gin's sword. Oh, because it it eats swords because it's like a cannibal of
ちゃ
swords.
んと俺の腹の中に収まっている。お前の剣もこの男も。
Whoa, he took over Okita. Oh, we're going to have another episode. That's really cool. Yeah, I really thought that this could be like a 3 episode arc, man. And I thought that they're just going to be fooling around and goofing around like that, but it's really cool that they somewhat changed that up. I guess Okita did not expect that Moganagi could eventually take over his body without him knowing that. I thought this is just going to be Gintoki and Okita with their own swords. But yeah, I guess he has that influence, and I think that's the that's why it's a cursed sword, and that's why Hijikata is worried about Okita because he had the same experience with a sword that um, that geek sword that owner, and yeah. But this is going to be interesting because I think this time Gin will have to fight seriously now. I think Gin is somewhat being I think he's still somewhat playing around because he wouldn't want to really hurt Okita, but I think we all know that Gintoki is in terms of fighting. I think he's on a whole different level compared to others. But I guess I could say Okita is like a prodigy. So I think um, Okita's skill, and I guess with Muganagi, I think that would at least bring up the level up maybe a little bit closer to Gintoki, and that would at least force Gintoki to fight him seriously. And yeah, I think it's somewhat reminiscent to me when the moment that the switch flips on to Kenshin, that the moment he switched into his Hitokiri mode, the moment he's out for blood, he wants to kill someone. I think that's the whole different level of a sword fighting, swordsmanship. Because I think, I forgot where I've heard it before that it's really different for it's a really different fighting skill if you're just casually fighting, I guess for fun or for a duel or something. It's a whole different level if you're fighting to kill someone, and that, I guess, the motivation, the desperation, especially if your life is on the line. I think it's a whole different level, to the point where you would use anything. It's really reminded me of that scene where Kenshin was fighting, keep forgetting his name, the guy from the Shinsengumi who uses the I keep forgetting. It's been so long, but the moment Kenshin switched to becoming the Hitokiri, I think that was such an epic moment. So I think Gintoki has also that kind of um, switch that I think we've seen that a lot of times when he fought Jirocho, when he fought in the Benizakura, I guess um, when he fought Jirai, I think that's one of the moments where he 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 removes all of his limits, and eventually he's just out for to kill someone. I think that's the moment when you have to be scared of Gintoki, where he's on a whole different level when he starts to do that. And we've seen that, I guess, from Jirocho, the first time he encountered Jirocho. I think he was still somewhat overwhelmingly emotional at that time because of Otose. But I think when he fought Jirocho when they were trying to attack Kaja, I think that's the moment you could see that. But Jirocho is still very skilled. He was already old at that time. But yeah, I think in this duel, I think they need to at least bring Okita to that level because and I think that's why the Muganagi is involved, because I think Gin wouldn't go that far in terms of fighting Okita if it's just like them messing around, or just it's like a duel, because we all know that these guys are like family. These guys are like bros, but I think because of the Muganagi, and because Muganagi is now somewhat influencing Okita, I think Gintoki will have to at least a little bit serious to the point that he won't kill Okita, but I think he would at least defeat this guy. And this is going to be interesting though. I guess now at least Okita will be able to experience it firsthand how to be defeated by the White Yaksha. Because we've seen it from Hijikata, and I still remember the time when Hijikata recognized who Gintoki is, and that he's the White Yaksha or Yasha, White Yasha. But I think because of that he realized how far Gintoki's sword skill is compared to him, and I guess compared to everyone during the present time when I think it was episode 4 or 5. It's been so long ago, but I still remember that moment. It was such, I think it's just such an epic moment where whenever Gintoki flips his switch on, and you could definitely feel the tension and the strength that he has, the tenacity that he has whenever he does that. So, yeah, this is going to be a great duel, and aside from the fact that, of course, definitely I guess they could do another plot twist with man, with I never expected that. I thought that Gintoki and Okita will have a duel, and then I guess Okita will lose, and then they will deal with Senbei, the Manslayer. But I never expected that what happened in this episode. So yeah, that's pretty much it with this episode. I really enjoyed this arc, and I'm looking forward for the next episode with their duel. And yeah, they still kept doing with the sword in the scoured thing. Man, I'm surprised that I guess they've done worse. They've done a lot more obvious dirty jokes compared to this one. So yeah, they've done it a lot of times. So I shouldn't be surprised. But yeah, it's just that I always knew that this is a shonen. But whenever they do that, I always think it always makes me question that is this really a should, because shonen, I think shonen is around almost, I guess the highest age could be 16 or 14, but I think that's still a very young age to, but I guess right now, yeah, it doesn't matter because they talked about it with that even elementary school, grade schooler kids is not, because of the internet, that they know that now by now. So yeah, if you would like to share your thoughts, leave it in the comments down below. And if you did enjoy watching my reaction, please leave a like and make sure to subscribe. If this is your first time here, and if you want to support my channel and also have full length and early access of my reaction, you can check it out in the link in the description down below on my Patreon, and there you will have an early access. And it will really help support this channel and help me create more videos like this in the future. So please check it out. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.